disconnection of my arrow. I like cutting with disconnections, and I especially love disconnections in color because I think they make a statement. And I love that you pick pink and yellow and have a little Easter celebration here. It's pretty awesome. I feel like Darth Vader on the microphone. So I'm just going to pin those disconnections up out of the way. So if you look, you see the blue. Each section is over-directed to the previous. That was for Ashley's haircut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my first section, which is in front. I'm going to take off that, and I'm going to hit right here. I'm going to elevate that straight out from her head, and I'm going to cut a straight line, or something that looks like a straight line. Because I pulled it out, when that falls down, that's going to have a little softness. And if I do it on one side, I do it again on the other. I'm leaving her bangs free for a little bit. How do I know the distance on either side? I know I cut her hair about 1.5 inches on one side, and it's going to be 1.5 inches on the other. I'm going to leave out the disconnection, meaning I am not touching it, and I'm going to start over here. So here's the disco. I'm going to bring that right through. I'm going to get this hair out of her gauge. I'm right behind it, so if you're referring to the diagram, I'm in position 1. I'm taking the clue, and because I want longer lengths on her beautiful hair, I'm combing that into my cutting position. I'm going to cut shorter to longer. Okay, my next section, I still am in the back. I'm in section 2. I'm bringing that to my previous cut section. And now I can take a full slice and bring that forward. I only take as much hair as my big hands can handle. I don't try to cut past my second knuckle. I haven't had success with that yet. I like to use my body as a hydraulic. Plus, it's where I get to work out. That's one thing I learned early in my career. One of my first bosses was an amazing Japanese man. And every morning he goes, "Oh, Stephanie-san, we wake up hands." And I'm like, "All right, what's that mean? Let's go." And he made me do, I'm going to have you hold my stuff right here. He made me do this. And then he goes, "Spider push-up." Every morning you have to do like 10 spider push-ups. And the thing about it is you got your hands working. And I gotta say, every morning I do spider push-up. Still. And I think that spider push-up helped me. Plus he used to do karate, so he would get into some of the craziest positions. And since I've always been I'm the good bear, I'm the big bear, not the small one. The chairs are never high enough, nothing was. He goes, "Stephanie-san, save yourself." And I'm like, okay. And he taught me how to work a little bit more in using my body as a tool. And I gotta say, I've been 30 years behind the chair and I still feel awesome. And I do work a lot when I'm behind the chair, sometimes 23 guests a day. But I have a team of people, I'm never alone. That's the first thing I know. Hang out. Like when I was a kid, my mom, we moved from Philadelphia to New Jersey because she didn't like the crowd I rolled with. And I ended up in a new crowd in New Jersey, and I always liked hanging out with a team of people. I always did, and that's what I love about hairdressing. Today, you're my posse, you know? So if a bus came in from outside, could we not do their hair? You bet. There's always a strength in numbers, so just make sure you always take care of yourself. You always got to take care of yourself. Always, always, always. And another thing, don't drink and rollerblade. That took me out of my career. Yeah, one of my legs is totally metal. Yeah, stupid. I learned a lot, though. I learned that you can't use facial bleach to do your hair while you're bored at home. I learned how much I missed hairdressing. And I could not wait to get back in. Any questions on how I'm cutting the back of her hair?